want to move your hands? We made it to Books, I almost said Books a Million, Books & Co. We do have a child here who's wearing gloves for the first time and has refused the entire hour ride to put his hands down. He's like a cat when you put clothes on him. They just like freeze up, so that has been fun. Okay, let's go see what books they have. I also have a Secret Santa that wants a romantic thriller, and I have no idea what to get. So there is a lot of books half off, so I'm gonna look at those. Like 40 miles per hour winds. Of the day, I have a fleece buff bunny sweatsuit on and my Uggs. There wasn't a full length mirror to show you guys. And then Asher's wearing, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? Is that Under Armour?
It's the Under Armour.
Yeah, come on, let's go. had a really fun day. We only went to a couple stores, so Books & Co., which I think is owned by Books A Million, because I kept seeing Books A Million stuff in there. So much good stuff. So today was obviously like a Black Friday sale, so they had a whole table and then a bunch of like end caps that were half off, which I tried my best to stick to only those, but like, as you know, that is not always achievable. There was one book, before I get into actually what I bought, I was carrying it around for a while, and it was a dark romance, like a dark one, and the girl had sacrificed her arm to save her family that ended up dying anyways. And I was really intrigued. We didn't get it though. I did put it in my Amazon cart so that I don't forget it though. Right now my Libby app is completely full, and so I guess I could put it in the one to read on there. I guess I should have. I could have easily put it on Goodreads too, but if I put it in my Amazon cart, it's always there. And then I'll see if it goes on sale. So we did not get that. They also had a mystery box, but there was a type A, B, C, and D, but nowhere on any signage next to it or on the box itself did it say what A, B, C, or D meant. Like, did A mean romance? Did B mean thriller? Like, that would have been smart of them to have. I feel like at some stores they might actually have that signage, but at my store they did not. I say my store, it's the closest one to me. It's an hour away. The closest bookstore to us is a singular hour away. There should be more bookstores in this world. Anyhow, so we did not get one of those, but I do hope someday I can figure it out. I Googled it for a while. I was watching Instagrams and TikToks, and I just couldn't figure it out. I was hoping someone would tell me. Not even their website could tell me, so we didn't get that. So let's go into what we did get. Really, by we, it's just me, but Asher did get a couple things, and then I think my husband got one book that he might have already taken out because I'm not seeing it, and it would have been something boring anyways. But Asher got Llama Llama Holiday Drama. He did not want to buy this. He was actually refusing to buy it, but I love the Llama Llama books and he loves them too. I just don't know what his deal is. He just was like a Bluey only man at that bookstore. If it was not Bluey, it was an absolute no. I wanted to get How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but he was very strong-willed on that one. I'd still manage to get this though. This was $9.99, and she's a hardback, and we love Llama Llama. And then my battery is dead. Let's switch it before we fully don't recover. Remember the time I told you what my husband got was gonna be boring? I did just pry this out of his hands when I went and got my new battery. Deion Sanders, Elevate and Dominate, 21 Ways to Win on and off the field. Oh, if any of you need some nice football coaching books to really get you going, there you go. Next up we have, let's just do the last one, that's Asher's, and then I'll show you exactly what I got because I'm so excited about them. Bluey, that's what we have. This is, he beelined to this when we walked into the store. There was a whole display of Christmas books, and he immediately grabbed it and did not let it go, and so we obviously got it because we told him we could get a book, and this is the choice he made. Bluey's Night Before Christmas. Big Bluey guy, big Bluey guy. That was not on sale either. Okay, anyways, moving on. I got 3 sale books and 1 non-sale book. So the first sale book I got is Beneath the Stars. Oh my god, can you just like for a few minutes just calm down, please? Just hang out for a little bit. This is supposed to be an ex-NBA player who comes back to town. She is a wedding planner. They hate, you can't tell by the cover, but they hate each other. And she's planning their wedding because she's a wedding planner. And she ends up falling in love with him. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this book, apparently. There's a marriage that will be wrecked. I'm assuming the only way this can work is that we absolutely hate his fiance, right? I know nothing about this book, but I was like, I'm intrigued. And that's gonna be a nice little palette cleanse, so super excited for that one. And the next one we got is Dream. The dang stickers are, I don't even know what it's called. Dream something drama. Dream girl drama. Dream girl drama. Okay, so stay with me on this one. Again, I know nothing about this book. I'm sure it's been out for a while for it to be half off, but who knows? He's in NHL. Is he a hockey player? Yes, hockey. Okay, he's a hockey player. Okay, his car breaks down. I'm just reading you what's on the back, right? I'm not spoiling anything. His car breaks down, and he goes into a country club to use the phone. Okay, his phone's dead. This is all on the back cover here. Can you not? He meets her, who is lively and stealing shots or champagne from the bar, and he's just like enamored with her. Love at first sight. The reason he's in that town specifically though is because he's meeting his dad's new fiance, and so he shows up to the lunch or dinner, whatever it is, food, and she's there. And what I thought first is, oh my god, how crazy would that be if that's dad's fiance? It's not, it's his fiance's daughter. So they're navigating this relationship behind closed doors of, we're gonna be step siblings. I told you, stay with me. No, and that's it actually, so. Super excited for that one too. And then the last two. I'm super thrilled that I was able to find this. Okay. Ellen, The Academy. She wrote this with her daughter. It's been getting great reviews. Half off. Signed. Half off and signed. Are you kidding? Look at that. That's a find. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. She has been in my Amazon cart, and now she's in my hands, and it's the even better version of it. So that's a steal. Last one. I've also had this in my Amazon cart. This is not on sale, but look what I found. Lila Sage, Soul Searching. Signed. Signed. Are you joking? I am shooketh. I love that. I love that. I love how they had a bunch of hidden signed books throughout the store, right? Like this was underneath one that I picked up. This one was on the bottom of the stack. Little jewels. I love the artwork of this. He's giving like an Edward vibe from Twilight a little bit. Is that just me? That's what I feel. She's beautiful. Okay, anyhow, that's my book haul, but it doesn't end there because we parked next to the bookstore, which also was in front of Nordstrom Rack. So we went in to find my husband a suit and my son some Under Armour clothing because he has just been obsessed with Under Armour. No idea why, loves it. I think it's because my husband wears it. I say I have no idea why, but my husband only wears things from Dick's Sporting Goods, and it's Under Armour. So that's why he sees the symbol or logo, and that's what he wants. I've been very aggressive with that being what he wants lately. But anyways, I did not need anything, but I did find this jacket is so cool looking. And she's so soft and cozy on the inside. It's like a nice cotton material. Blank NYC. That's like a like Von Maur has this, right? Nordstrom has it. She was $100 originally and only $39.97 there. She's just really like, I put her on and I just felt like a cool girl. That's how she made me feel. And I was like, I went over and showed my husband and he was like, you should get it. And I was like, you're right. And then my son, they had no Under Armour. And I originally showed him this and he was like, no, he was like, I don't like Nike, which he loves Nike. And so I put it back and I'm like, okay, you're lost. And then when I was out looking at things, I was trying on a pair of Good American jeans that they felt nice, they just didn't look very nice. And like the top was thick. I showed it in the video. But while I was in the dressing room, they were over looking at clothes together and he all of a sudden liked Nike again. So this cute little mint green outfit is his. Very adorable. That was $24, $26.97. That's actually a pretty good deal for like a two-piece Nike. Dillard's at the end of the season going into like springtime puts all of their Under Armour and Nike stuff on clearance. That's the time to get it. Like I got most of his clothes right now is just Dillard's clearance from last summer. That was $13. Like you cannot beat that for 2 pieces. A whole sweatsuit for $13. I hope I can get my hands on that again someday. And then I broke my claw clip. I rolled over on top of it the other day. And so I needed a new one and I needed one for long hair. And this one said for thick, long, and curly hair. So that's good. She's actually very heavy duty. It's gonna be hard to break her, but I will do it. Nonetheless, I always break them. And the very, very, very last thing of this haul is my e.l.f. Holy Hydration. I've talked about this before. I love it. This is one of my favorite eye creams and she's only $11 at the drugstore. So if you're in the market for an eye cream, try it. I've tried a lot of eye creams. I love it. I do. Okay. That's the end of my haul. It's Black Friday shopping day. And we've done too much already. So today's plan, it is 8:57 in the morning. We have to be out of the door by 3 minutes in order to get to Versailles, Ohio, in time to go to the Versailles winery for their Black Friday event. Did I think I would ever go to a winery for Black Friday? Nope. But they have a 12 days of Christmas advent calendar that I really want. And yeah, we're just gonna go there for a little bit, get a hot cup of spiced wine, and then go to the gym after. So also never thought I'd say I was gonna go drink before going to the gym, but that's just what's gonna happen and we're gonna be happy with it. But yeah, I'll take you guys along for the journey and we're gonna have fun. And then we're gonna come home, we're gonna relax. I really wanna finish my dang book, Fallout 1. I'm still on it. I'm halfway through. Will we finish it today? Probably not, but this weekend,
I'm watching football.
For sure. And there's also a football game on. What football game? No idea. I thought you said you're watching football.
There's a lot of football on today.
Oh, I thought you said no football on today. Apparently there's a lot. Not our concern. Let's go. This is the Free People Pippa jacket. Can I warn you guys now, it's so oversized. I got it on Poshmark though, so I couldn't return it, obviously, but like, she's huge. She's huge. Get like 2 sizes down. I think we're gonna be a little overstuffed. There's not a ton of people here. wineries. So we are on a game to work out right now. We're at a new Y though, and I have no idea. It always stresses me out going to a new one. I try to convince him to go to this one where we live. He wanted to try it, so we will try it. What's the workout today? Are we doing separate?
No. I gotta figure out it's whatever today is for gym stuff here. I gotta open this up.
Okay. All worked out. My arms, just even holding the phone, actually kind of hurts. So I feel like that's a good sign. We did all upper body and then calves today.
Shins. Okay.
I didn't really do shins or wrist. He does wrist. I don't need that in my life.
Set a wrist and everyone think
I don't want bulgy forearms.
Never gonna happen.
Anyways, it's lunchtime. Hey, we're back. We are going to just chill out. It's 2:33. We're home. I need to get in the shower so I can get some warmth in my body. But I thought we could do a quick little Black Friday haul. Obviously you saw we started the morning at a winery. Got a couple Black Friday deals. First off, $10 mugs with a little mini wine and a mulling, is it called mulling? A mulling spice set. So you heat it up with the spices and it turns into a delicious little spiced apple wine drink. $10 for the mug and the wine and this, like, you can't see them, but there's like cinnamon sticks and spices in there. That's a really cute gift idea, but it's not a gift, it's for us and we're gonna use it tonight. And then we got 3 wines. 2 wines and 1 technically, I think it's champagne. So, a spiced apple. She was on Black Friday deal for $10. A $10 autumn leaves. This is technically a red wine. We'll see how we feel about it. And then their brand new wine of the season is the Fizz the Season Peach Spritzer. So a sparkling wine. So delicious. These always scare me a little bit. Any kind of like bubbly where it's like, are you going to explode? Do not shake on me. And then what I really wanted and why I was like, we should go, is the 12 Wines of Christmas advent calendar. So, there's 12 like little minis. They're this size of wine in it. So, what, like a glass and a half or 2 glasses? I think that's like half a bottle. No, a quarter of a bottle. I don't know. But Yay, I'm excited. I was just like, there's no way we're gonna be. So the first 50 people got a Santa coupon, and so I had pulled out a 10% off, and so we got 10% off of everything. And then Randy had pulled out one, and his was a free bottle stopper, like plastic. They were 50 cents. Like my coupon was better than his. But I didn't think we'd be one of the first 50 because we got there right when it opened at 10. But we were one of the first, like at that point at 10 a.m. There were only 10 people in front of us. So Randy's just like, did we have to get here this early? But yes, we did. We got 10% off. So we saved about $10 total. So that was worth it, right? Oh, and then we also got another little spice cinnamon sticks. This is what I was saying that came in the mugs. It is a little like how-to, and your cinnamon sticks and then all the spices. So I got this because we had bought a full bottle of the spiced apple. So I figured maybe for like a Christmassy type festivity we can do that for. Here's the little 3D printed wine stopper. And then we went to Chipotle. No, actually after that we went to the gym. And then we went to Chipotle, which, yum. I actually brought my leftovers. I need to put that in the fridge. But, delicioso. But when we were at Chipotle, we were looking, there's Hibbits. So I'm staring out the window, there's Hibbits there. I'm like, I love me a Hibbits now and then, depending what Hibbit you go to. It depends on the type of style that's in there. The Hibbit that's like around us, not a favorite of mine, but the Hibbit from my hometown, I love that Hibbit. It's just weird how, depending maybe for your demographic, I don't think this demographic where we live is that much different than my like hometown's demographic, but the Hibbits are way different. This one was like kind of a medium area, but they had a lot of stuff that was really cute in there. So I wanted to find some new workout shoes, and I did not find those, but the New Balance shoes were on deal of the week, which everything was $59, and that's like a good deal for New Balance. So I got $100 New Balances for $59. I did not get the pair I wanted, so I sent him back. I was like, I need a 9.5, and so I went back and he came back, and he had a box in his hands. I was like, yeah, he found it. He was like, I did find a pair, but not the pair you wanted. But I pulled it out, I was like, this is actually really cute. And so I ended up with something I did not expect coming out of there with. And that is a pair of lace pink New Balance shoes. And they even come with like ribbon ties. So I'm gonna redo the laces with this ribbon. And she's just like precious, right? I was like, thank you for picking this out for me, sir. And that's my Black Friday haul. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful, if you're from the US, you've had a good Thanksgiving and Black Friday. And if you're not from the US, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying warm. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.